Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Daily Current Affairs by SSB Crack Exams. I am Chaitanya Purav and I'll be taking you today's session. So let's start talking about SSB Crack Exam. So this is a one-stop solution for all the major difference-rated examinations like AFCAT, NDA, CDS, etc. For more details regarding the courses that we offer, you can visit to our website learn.ssbcrackexams.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for regular current affair videos and other video updates. You can also follow us on Instagram at SSB Crack Exams, and don't forget to download our Android app from Google Play Store, SSB Crack Exams. Now let's start talking about the question of the day from yesterday's session. We shall start with that. So I asked you guys in the previous session about name the states of the India which are leading producers of rice. That is top 5 leading producers of rice in of rice. The states, those who are top 5 leading producers of rice in India. So many of you have also answered this in the comment section. See, the right answer for this is according to the 2014 and 15 census of the data that the Agriculture Ministry has on its website, which is the recent data, and the first, or you can say the first state which produced the maximum amount of rice in the year 2014-15, the average production was 14544.7. These are in LMT, that is lakh metric tons. Apart from that, the second position was held by Uttar Pradesh, then Punjab, Andhra Pradesh, and then Odisha. And after that, at the sixth position, it was Chhattisgarh. Right? So this is the data. Now moving on to our next, and we shall start our articles for today. So the first news is about the Cabinet Secretary reviewed COVID situation in 13 worst affected cities. So basically, the Cabinet Secretary held a meeting with municipal commissioners and district magistrates of 13 COVID-19 hit cities to take review of the situations. Now, why specifically these 13 districts? Because these 13 districts or the cities are the worst coronavirus affected location, and they constitute about 70% of the entire positive case of the country. Right, so that is why special emphasis and focus on these 13 districts and cities are given. And these 13 cities are, and I'm naming them: Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, Ahmedabad, Thane, Pune, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Indore, Jaipur, Jodhpur, Chengalpattu, and Thiruvallur in Tamil Nadu. Right, so these are the 13 cities which constitute about 70% of the entire positive case of the entire country. Right, so that is why a special focus on these cities must be given. And in that, the strategy of controlling the cases will work on basically 3-4 factors, that is high risk factors, indices such as confirmation rate, fatality rate, doubling rate, and tests per million per people, etc. Right. Center has also stressed that containment zones that are to be created must be geographically defined based on factors like, again, mapping of cases or the distribution of cases in any particular region, and contacts and their geographical dispersion. By contacts, I mean the positive cases. Further, the cities were also advised that the area should be appropriately defined by the district administration. That means the containment area that must be appropriately defined by the district administration or the local urban body with technical inputs from the local level. Right, so this was the news. Now moving on to our next news, which is about the Delimitation Commission. So a meeting of Delimitation Commission was held on 28th of May 2020, and it was held to review the progress of direction given by the commission in its first meeting, which was held back on 29th of April 2020. Nomination of associate members as required under Delimitation Act, which came into existence in the year 2002, has been received from Lok Sabha. Also, nomination from associate members from the Legislative Assembly of Assam and Manipur has been received. Now, let me tell you about what this Delimitation Commission is. So, Delimitation Commission is basically also known as Boundary Commission of India. This is a commission which was established by Government of India under the provisions of the Delimitation Act, Delimitation Commission Act to be in particular. It came into existence in the year 2002. Now, the main task of the commission was to redraw the boundaries of the various assembly and Lok Sabha constituencies based on any particular recent census. The representation from each state is not changed during this particular exercise. Then the present delimitation of constituencies, that is at present the boundaries that are decided for each and every constituencies, has been done based upon 2001 census of India. right, under the provision of course, Delimitation Act 2002. So now it has been planned to change this census and redraw all the boundaries if and when necessary. And of course, it will be based upon any recent census. It could be on the basis of 2011 census or the recent one, which was supposed to happen by 2021. Right. So this is the news about Delimitation Commission's meeting. Now further, let's move ahead, and the next news is about Digital Summit on Exports, which was organized by Confederation of Indian Industry. Right now, so Piyush Goyal, who is our current Union Minister for Commerce and Industry and Railway, through video conferencing, of course, participated in this particular summit, and he basically identified three important ways to increase India's exports. The three ways are reviving manufacturing by reviving the manufacturing sector, by diversifying the exports basket or the cart, and finding newer and more accepting markets. So basically increasing, in simpler words, you can say increasing the global market. He also congratulated CII on, that is Confederation of Indian Industry, on completing its 125 years and the launch of task force on enhancing exports through integration into global value chains. So CII recently has also agreed, you can say, to enhance its exports through integration of global value chains, which will be a big boost towards the exporting sector of any industry. Right now, let's move ahead. The next news is coming from the Western Naval Command. So ultraviolet disinfection facilities developed at Western Naval Command. Now, why this ultraviolet disinfection facility was developed? So we all know that at some point of time the lockdown will definitely get over, and still we are unable to find the vaccine of coronavirus. So to counter that, to disinfect people in large numbers, since the naval dockyard requires workers and engineers in large amounts, so they will come in masses, and for disinfecting them in a quicker period or in a shorter period or very quickly, the disinfection of mass people, or that too very quickly, will can only be done by ultraviolet disinfection. So that is why the Western Naval Command successfully developed ultraviolet disinfection. Right, and of course the naval dockyard of Mumbai, the Western Naval Command, which is situated in Mumbai, they have manufactured a UV sanitization sanitization bay to meet the emerging requirement, which is the need of the hour currently. This will be utilized for decontaminations of tools, clothes and other miscellaneous items to control spread of the coronavirus. Right, so this can also include various tools and equipments that will be going to use inside the dockyard. Apart from that, the challenging task basically was to require ingenuity to convert a large common room into a UV bay by fabrication of aluminium sheets, electrical arrangements for UVC lighting. Right, so this is how the room looks like. This is the actual image that was released by the Western Naval Command. So this room was made by or basically it was covered by, fabricated by large aluminium sheets, and then further UV lights were put on it. Further, this facility utilizes UV light source for germicidal irradiation towards sterilizing items, and many studies have also said that these UVC has proven effective for respiratory pathogens like SARS virus and influenza virus as well. It has been also observed that microbial pathogens become significantly less viable when they are exposed to UV light of intensity specifically 1 joule per centimeter square for at least 1 minute or more. That indicates effective sterilization. Right. Further, apart from the Western Naval Command, it was a similar facility was also been set up at Naval Station at Karanja, where in addition to this UVC sterilizer room, an industrial oven has also been placed, which heats the smaller size belongings or tools or equipments to at least a temperature of 60 degrees Celsius, which is a temperature which is known to kill most of the microbes and virus. Right, so this was the news. The next news is from the finance ministers, and she has launched a facility of instant PAN at his permanent account number card through Aadhaar based e-KYC, that is online KYC will be done. So basically she has formally launched the facility of instant allotment of PAN. Now, who all can avail this facility? So this facility is now available for all those who have PAN applicants and who possess basically just one, at least they must have an Aadhaar card and must have a mobile number which must be registered to that particular Aadhaar card, right? If these two things are available to that particular person, then he is eligible to apply for this instant allotment of PAN card through e-KYC. Now this allotment process is paperless, of course, and an electronic PAN is issued to the applicants, that too free of cost. Now this was already in trial period in the beta version of you can say the software, which was in trial period from February already. So now it has officially been launched. Okay, now moving on to a last article, which is just the COVID-19 update, current COVID-19 update. So as of 29th of May till 8 a.m. in the morning, the total number of confirmed cases is 165,799, and India recorded the highest number of increase in the positive cases, that is 7,466 in a single day. Further, the active cases has also reached very close to 89,987, and the number of cured cases has crossed the 70,000 mark, and it is 71,106, although unfortunately the number of deaths has also increased to 4,706. Okay guys, so now it's quiz time, and moving ahead with our first question. The first question is where is the Western Naval Command located? Your options are Mangalore, Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, and none of the above. So of course it is located in Mumbai. We discussed this in today's session. The correct answer is option B. The next question is the current boundaries of the constituencies is based on which census? 2001, 2011, 1991. So according to Delimitation Act, the current constituencies and the current boundaries of the constituencies is based upon the 2001 census and not 11 or 91. The correct answer is option A, right? Now moving ahead guys with the question of the day, we shall end our session with the question of the day, and you have to write down the basic and factual details about CII. So I hope you answer this question in the comment section. The correct answer to this question will be given in the next session. Till then, be safe, take care.